Now remember that it is promised that there will be a very rapid work, a very fast work. It is the fastest work of all times. It is the time, it is the work of our age. In such a short time, much has been done, and what is lacking will also be done in a very short time. And when the 10th vision is fully fulfilled, there, what is remaining to be done will be done. That will be the fastest part of the work. And remember, to have all things well ordered, because when that stage comes, the times of Ananias and Sapphira will be repeated. So have the congregations in order, also have everything registered in the government, and also have your board of directors, your accountants, and that everything therefore be well ordered. And in the bank, the account of the church, everything well ordered. Not that the minister, when he receives the money, puts it in his pocket and spends it as he wishes. No. Rather, he should not even touch the money. It should be those who are on the board, in the treasurer, in the secretariat, all those people. Remember that Brother Branham himself, Rev. William Branham himself, he said, whenever he received amount that was given to him, but the rest, the rest remained in the church for all the commitments of the church. And he was given a salary of a certain amount. So, the money then is not for the pastor, it is for the Lord's work, and it must be well managed. Remember that the one who failed Christ, the treasurer, had problems. One of the Lord's own disciples, anyone can have that same problem. If of those who were with Christ, one stuck his heart on the money, and from what came in, he took for himself. The same will be for those who do in the same way. But do not worry. He will see where he is. He will visit him there. And maybe he does not want him to leave the place where he is. He will keep him company there. So therefore have everything well arranged. Every group registered, each congregation with the government. How many years ago did we tell them, Miguel? So whoever has not had it registered, I do not know what they would call it here. Puerto Rico, they call it negligence. And if it was in the time of Moses, they would call it disobedience or rebellion. So the responsibility was put on your shoulders. You have already heard Dr. Camilo, and also the Dr. Javier, that is the lawyer. You must have everything well. You must have everything right, and know that you should never be denominationalized. The Branham Tabernacle in Jeffersonville is only one. And the ministers who had fellowship with the Reverend William Branham did not register under that name of Branham Tabernacle. No, each one registered his church. Each one registered his church, his congregation. Also in Puerto Rico, there is only one La Carpa Corporation or the Tent Corporation, and no any other congregation. There are others in Puerto Rico, none of them are registered under the Great Tent Cathedral. They are not even allowed to give the name, the tent, to another congregation. And this is what I have always said to Miguel. You should not put the same name from one to another or for all, because this is already being outlined or moving towards the way it appears before God. It is moving towards forming a denomination. So we all have to be careful, because there is a moment of squeeze coming. They are going to look for every way to stop the activities of the bride, to close the auditoriums, the temples. Remember, the Reverend William Branham said about that. He also said that they are going to close the one in Jeffersonville, Indiana, or they are going to try to close it, or they are going to close it. You can look it up later, Brother Miguel. So keep everything well arranged, avoiding problems. Also, so that you do not tarnish or to throw mud on other congregations. Remember that you are not the only minister, and your congregation is not the only congregation. There are many ministers in many congregations. What you do is going to be, it will bring an impact or an influence on other congregations. It's going to be of benefit or harm to other congregations. And therefore, you will have to give an account to God. We all have to give an account to God at the judgment seat of Christ. So, therefore, it is better to do things as they are in the Word, as they are in the advices of the Reverend William Branham, and as they are in the message of the end time. And all these things to be right in all the congregations and in all the ministers as well, and avoiding being a stumbling block to other people. Remember that Christ said that woe unto them that become scandals, or make scandals, or bring scandals. He says there will be scandals, or those who make people to stumble. But woe unto them who make people to stumble. What else does he say after that, Brother Miguel? It was better for him to die. That is better. It were for him to tie a millstone around his neck and cast himself into the depth of the sea and be eaten by the sharks. It is better to be crushed by the mouth of the shark than to die in the lake of fire. Well, but don't let none of you do that. Rather, avoid problems. And it is the best thing to do, and we will always work together in the divine program. Well, may God bless you. May God bless you all. Together with your congregations, continue praying for me, for Miguel, and for all the ministers, and for the work